Day 1, match 1, all set for this cracker of a contest. Hong Kong China led by Nizakat Khan. Watch out for Anshuman Rath opening the innings with Zishan. They are a very formidable opening pair. Babar Hayat, he is the fulcrum around which the batting will revolve. Martin Kudze as well, a top order batter used as a floater. Aizaz has developed as a batter. And then you get into the all-rounders in Nasrullah, Yasim, Ehsan, the old war horse for Hong Kong China. Atikul and Ayush confirm the final 11 and the bowling as well for the Hong Kong China. They of course will be batting first in this contest as Bangladesh A have decided to bowl first. Akbar Ali earlier the captain of the under-19 team that went on to lift the title in 2020, and he has his lieutenants as well. Parvez, Jishan Saif, Tawhid Rudoy, Shamim, these players, some of them already part of the T20 side against India recently in the T20 series. And then you get into the bowlers as well in Rakibul, Rajur and Ripon. It's going to be a great contest, great start. As many as 8 teams, 8 match days and 15 matches. All set for ball 1 in the emerging teams. Ripon steams in, wrapped on the pads, half-hearted appeal, cheer in the crowd. You can sense the excitement. Edged and taken. Bangladesh draw first blood. It's Ripon who strikes. Zishan's poor run continues. They lose their first wicket, but they've been rewarded for some persistency and great discipline in the middle.
Yes, consistent bowling that. Just have a look at this line and length. A touch of movement once again off the pitch, moving away, and the batter with just his hands and bat going, and nothing more behind the ball. The umpire has no trouble in giving the obvious. Zishan goes.
Once again, looks like there's another edge over there. What an over, what a delivery, and what a catch by Captain Akbar Ali as well. This is brilliant bowling by Bangladesh and Ripon in particular. 2 batters in the same over depart, and Hong Kong China in deep trouble at 9 for 2.
Yes, you see once again the ball bouncing and a shot which is not fully played, half-hearted pull, and that is not going to work. Facing the short ball, he should be much more clearer in the head, and Nippon gets rewarded. Ball tight lines and then got the first one, and now the short one works for him as well, and Anshuman goes, and Hong Kong in early trouble. 2 for 9.
Gives the charge, gets an outside edge, and that'll be the first boundary as well. A little streaky, a little lucky, but they all count. But that's how Babar plays his cricket in the middle. Pulls it, gets plenty of bat on it, and that will quite certainly go the distance as well. First runs, rather home run here for Hong Kong China, and by Babar Hayat as well. Fuller this time. That's a lovely shot through the carpet. That'll certainly help Nizakat Khan's confidence in. There comes the shot with a step out. Another statement sent to the opposition.
And there was another boundary. A much needed one, I have to tell you.
Nizakat Khan looking to go big, gets into self-destruction mode, and he sees the bails off the group. Ravi strikes. The captain of Hong Kong China will have to depart. 3rd wicket falls here as Bangladesh once again in a position of command here.
Yeah, I think, you know, the batsman obviously feels a bit of pressure that there needs to get a bit more of a move on. And sadly, that went across the line. If he had aimed it a little bit straighter and back his strength, he may be able to have cleared the boundary straight. I know that mid-off and mid-on are deep and on the boundary, but he could have perhaps a bit more of a percentage to go straighter. There we go. He's got enough power. That's going to go all the way for 6. What a wonderful shot. And there's another wicket. Just pushed it straight back at him. So that's the pressure that we're seeing. That obviously they have a total in mind. It's not happening as quick as they would like. And pressure's on the batsman. So what does he do? Pushes it too hard, straight back to the bowler. Now he's got a wicket in that wickets column.
Right, they're celebrating, and reasons enough for them to celebrate as well. Soft dismissal here. trying to force the issue. Aizaz gets a leading edge. Raqib Al Hasan says thank you very much. A wicket of his final delivery of his spell. Finishes his quota of 4 overs with 1 for 25. Aizaz has to depart for 2 in 5. Hong Kong China lose their 4th. We're into the final 5 overs. It's 85 for 4.
He's got his 50 off 50 deliveries. He's got hold of that. He's a powerful hitter of the ball, and once he gets it at the meat of the bat, then it travels. Exactly that big over that they're looking for. They'll probably fancy that against a quick bowler.
Once again a big hit, a flat, this time another 6. The fielder just misjudging, going ahead, and the bowler isn't happy. Once again he goes big, another flat 6, over cover this time, no chance for the fielder.
Yeah, that's flat again. That's 6 again. 3rd one in the over. Babar Hayat is taking him to the cleaners. 20 runs of 4 deliveries. Yeah, that'll be 4. It wasn't a bad delivery. I think he's taken his pace off. Gone. Tried to make room for himself, but was in no position to cover the line of the ball, and Kotzia walks back. Wicket number 5 falls for Hong Kong.
Yes, ball within the stumps and you get rewarded when the batter misses, and this is exactly what Rippon has done, and he's picked up his 3rd wicket. And as far as the batter is concerned, he's just seen Babar smash the ball from the other end. The ideal thing would have been to take a single and go on the other end, but Martin thought otherwise, so he has to go. Scored 7 runs of 5 deliveries. And he goes big, short one, and there's a chance for the fielder who gets under it and takes an easy one.
Well, we're just talking about the man in form, the man who's hitting the ball so well is just watching wickets fall from the non-striker's end. Now, he wasn't in control of that. Shorter one ball by Rippon, and he was always going to struggle with the bigger part of the boundary. They've lost 2 wickets, and also, to a certain extent, they're losing that momentum that Babar provided. Gone for no score. It's 1-2-2 for 6. Will we have our first hat-trick in game 1? That's a good ball. It's a really good ball and well played. Finally, Babar on strike. Plays it straight, high. There's an opportunity here. Will it go over the fielder? And he's tipped it over. Another maximum. For a moment, I thought he's got it covered, but he was moving back towards that boundary line. And eventually, another maximum. Slower one, and this one is a sky, and it'll take some catching. 3 men approaching it. And it's been taken. That's a very well judged catch. That is a very well judged catch. He had to cover a lot of ground to get under it, and he's kept his eyes on and the balance, and he's got rid of that danger man.
Saif Hassan, the fielder, he takes a brilliant catch. This one really went up miles, and it's never easy, and he came running from deep mid-wicket, and Babar not middling this. It went miles up in there, and the fielder with his eyes on the ball all the time and very well balanced when he took it, made it look easy. These are never easy to take, and Babar has to go back, scores 85 of 61, and almost gets 60+% of the runs of his team. And this time Jasim goes big, and he connects one, and he gets the boundary. So Hong Kong are just now past the average score, which was 141.
Again, a slower one. And he's gone. Oh, he's nicked it. It's a very half-hearted celebration. But that's another wicket.
Well, Yasim, he had the width, and the point and 3rd were up in the circle. He could have gone on the offside. The length was there too, but he opted to go for a big one straight down the ground and only managing to nick one to the keeper. So he departs. And Hong Kong are now 8 down for 142.
Short ball took his eyes off, but he's got the desired result. That's very well played. Plays that one. They'll look for two. Surely look for two. The fielders are right back. Oh, they didn't come back for the second. That's strange. But they've got exactly 150 on the board. Hong Kong for the loss of 8 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Courtesy Babar Hayat's 85 and a good hand played by the captain Nazakat. He'll be pretty happy with this decent performance in the opening game of the ACC Men's T20 Emerging Teams Asia Cup. Oman, who lost the toss and were asked to bat first, have managed 150 for the loss of 8. Courtesy Babar Hayat's 85 of 61. 151 to win at 7.5 runs and over. The chase will be on in a moment.
Waiting for that word, play. And yes, there is the word indeed. First ball. Hint of movement for Shukla, something that will encourage him. Bangladesh A get their first run. Oh, that's a gift to Parvez. He will very fluently hit this one away for 4. Will free his arms. Over the infield. Just inside the rope and for 4. Big appeal, but the finger that matters, that has to go up. Ehsan cannot believe it.
The umpire feels the impact is outside the line of the stumps. Surely the bowler is feeling that the angle was taking it in. You actually see Parvez moving across.
Oh, this is terrific. Stay put and nurdle the ball in the gap. Parvez collects a boundary.
The margin of error is very slim.
Catch it is the call. And will get a wicket. This is exactly why Ehsan was persisted with from that end. Provides the first breakthrough. They were yearning for it, Hong Kong, China. Now is there a twist in the tail? Jishan gone for 11.
Yeah, just the point I was trying to make. He go with a very good first over. And here, it's really taken the pace off. So slow that he's heavily relying on sheer power as a batter. But the boundary is too big. And the responsibility given to him inside the power play to take the pace off is paid off. Jishan goes for 11. Bangladesh A are 32 for 1.
Straight past the bowler. And don't bother running for that. It's been firmly struck. And what a way to get off the mark as well. That's a confident looking hit from the bat of Saif. It's in the air, tries of catch it. Strikes in his very first delivery. Big wicket here. Big break as well. That's a very soft dismissal. And Bangladesh A in trouble now after losing their second wicket. Saif has to depart.
Yes, first ball from Nasrullah Rana, and the best possible result a bowler can have is a wicket. And straight away he has one. And pretty even Stevens now. 38 for 2 are Bangladesh A in a spot of bother. As Hong Kong, they'll feel more confident from here on. Mohammad Saif Hassan came in, and now after 5 runs he has to go back. 2 for 38 Bangladesh A.
This time he's picked it. That's an audacious hit. That's a boundary towards mid-wicket. He's been in sublime form.
And he goes big. Over mid-wicket. This is a huge hit. Goes out of the ground. Bangladesh A cross 50 in fine fashion. As Parvez, he gets a big one. Well, this one is again, and there's a fielder this time. It's taken. wanted to go big over mid-wicket once again. Did not get the connection that he desired, and the fielder was waiting under it. A simple catch, and Bangladesh losing their way. They lose the third wicket, and it's 55 for 3.
Oh, this is the big wicket. Atiqur Rahman rewarded for his persistency in line and length. Anshuman Rath with that catch, and I must admit that Bangladesh are throwing it away after what's been a fine start for them. They've lost their third wicket, and problems here for them in this chase. Parvez, the informed batter, departs for 28, and Bangladesh now will need a partnership. 55 for 3.
Oh, it's a no ball. And Ayush Shukla has got to ball another, with many forms of getting the batter out suspended. Now that they also took a single, the field can change the... Well, the stump is cartwheeling, it doesn't matter. Akbar had the license to swing, so he did. That's safe, and that'll be 4. Wanting to be adventurous now, Akbar. Height and distance, that's how you make the perfect recipe work for 6. A bit of parkour for the fielder in the deep to retrieve it. He's danced down the track and hit this even better. Oh well. Babar did reach it, but it's burst through his hands. Babar's looking the other way and not towards Yasim, because in Yasim's book that should have been a catch.
Certainly, he got his hands to it, and all these make a big difference. If you can hold on to those catches, I know it's not easy. Again, it's very easy where we're sitting, but not an easy catch. But you've got to hold on. If you really want to win matches, you've got to hold those catches.
Yeah, the age-old adage, I should say. Catches win matches. That doesn't change. The format does, the color of the ball does, the day does, but that doesn't change. Now 66 or 52. Oh, it's gone again. And this time he removes the fielders out of the equation. Akbar doesn't want to hold back. Loving this battle. Oh, puts in the slide, but he's actually pushed the ball beyond. Add 4 more. The language that Akbar's talking right now, 6-4, 6-4, is bringing the required rate down.
Oh, that's another no ball. No, that is again a no-no.
As Az's front foot misbehaves, and in Captain Nezakat's book there is no space for this. It's got to be a free hit as well. Tawhid, 18 of 16. Is this the kind of a shot he wants to play that'll bring him in form? Yes, it shall! Bang! Straight down the ground before. 100 comes up for Bangladesh. Oh, it's gone the distance. Oh, it's a repercussion of the previous shot. This will be 4. Tawhid is back in form. Huge appeal, and this time he'll return with a wicket. Tawhid cannot believe it. Hassan gets the breakthrough much needed. The partnership has been broken.
And it's the big wicket of Rivalry too. Let's have a look at this. My sense is that it's missing leg stump. Oh no, that was pretty much back leg, struck in front of leg stump. That's going all the way. It's not turning, and it's not going over the top either. So that was a good decision. The batsman's obviously a little annoyed, probably with himself. That was a good wicket. Now there was no need for that. You know, now you're opening the door slightly for the Hong Kong team. 29 runs, 22, good effort, but could have gone on. And the score's 109 for 4.
Oh, it might be cross seam, but if it's in the slot, it's going to be out of the park. Akbar doesn't hold back. That's epitome of control, but he's going to get at least 2 here. Oh no, add 2 more. Babar cannot believe it, Nasrullah cannot believe it.
That's a really ordinary delivery, and he's got himself a wicket on it. It was down the leg side, a half tracker, and he's found the fielder. Captain Akbar Ali has been sent back.
Yes, he's gone for 45, but he's got his side into a commanding position, and he would think that this delivery was there to be taken for runs, but unfortunately he's picked up the fielder, who's taken decent catch that on the boundary. And Akbar Ali, after scoring a mighty effective 45 of 24 deliveries, he'll have to go back, and Bangladesh A are 129 for 5.
He's played that in the air, but will be of no opportunity for a fielder in the deep. We'll wait for the umpire's signal on that.
Still waiting for the signal, but it is long way over the boundary.
And there it is. Bangladesh A have crossed that finishing line, and they've done very well to get to that 151 that was required, with 10 balls to spare, and they won this game by 5 wickets here at the Oman Cricket Academy.
Yes, earlier on there was some trouble for the Bangladeshis. Lost 2 wickets. Jishan and Saif went early. That Pervez scoring the initial 28 and Tawheed 29. They formed the initial partnership, and then came Akbar Ali scoring 45 of 24 and enabling Bangladesh, giving them the ease that they require to get to the target in the end with 10 balls to spare.
Ehsan Khan, the highlight there. 4 overs, 3 for 12 for Hong Kong China, and then a wicket each for Atiqullah and Nasrullah. And managed to get 5 wickets and conceded 151 runs. Quick look at the summary. It was Bangladesh who won the toss and put Hong Kong into bat. It was Babar Hayat who scored that 85 of 61 along with his captain Nazakat. That did the bulk of the scoring. 150 for 8. Babar was of the view that maybe 15 short. That could have been the case. Bangladesh A 151 for 5 with 10 balls to spare and 5 wickets in hand.